What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Last night I got a fresh backlapping on the cow trimmer, and then I also put a new grooved roller on the front of the mower. I removed the smooth roller I was using before and replaced it with a grooved roller. The equipment that I'm using and the accessories were sent to me by California Trimmer. I'm going to do a video on backlapping. I filmed all of that. That'll come in a separate video. But I wanted to test out the theory of the smooth roller versus the grooved roller. I've never used a groove roller. The consensus among a lot of the real mowing folks out there is that the grooved rollers do give you a better quality cut, but on newer grass they tend to dig in a little bit more. It can cause a little bit of damage for renovated lawns. Now that my lawn is a little bit established, I wanted to switch over to the groove roller just to see if the cut quality is better. Some of the advantages that I've read about is that it does give you a tighter cut. The groove roller helps you mow a little bit straighter, while the smooth roller kind of bends the grass down, and it doesn't always pop right back up, and then the reel doesn't have as much of a clean cut. With the grooved roller, the grass blades are able to get kind of up in between the grooves, and it's easier for the reel to hit those, so you get a much better cut quality with that. I'm not sure. I have no experience with it other than kind of reading up and doing some research on it. So today I'm going to go ahead and mow with the trimmer, and I'm going to use the grooved roller. I'm going to see if there's any differences. So I'm going to stop talking now because I'm supposed to get some rain here very soon. I need to get this lawn cut. It's been 4 days since I've cut it last because we have had rain off and on. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to mow, and I'm going to give my thoughts on grooved versus the smooth roller that I've been using. So we're about halfway through the mow at this point, and I was really worried about the groove roller not striping as well as a smooth roller, just because it doesn't lay the grass down as much. These stripes are pretty burned in. Kids these days are calling them lasers or laser beams, and I do this pattern quite a bit of these big long lengths, but it's doing pretty good. And on first impression of using the groove roller, as I've noticed that it does help with mowing straight, just because it kind of digs in and it tracks into the lawn. Compared to a smooth roller, it's one of the biggest differentiators I've seen so far, is that it does help you mow a lot straighter. It's a lot easier to kind of keep the mower under control since you have more traction. Stop mid-mow, just talk about a couple observations. One, when I'm mowing, one of the things that I noticed is that the grooved roller definitely does help with keeping the mower in line. And when you have the smooth roller on, sometimes the mower has a tendency to kind of fishtail around a little bit. If you're not careful, sometimes by having the grass catcher on the mower when you're mowing, it helps with that a little bit. With the grooved roller, not so much. Now the cut quality does look really good, and to be fair, I did just backlap the mower last night, so the reel is looking really good as far as where the cut quality is. If my camera would focus, you'd be able to see that. I guess not. Okay. Anyway, it's probably really hard for you to tell on camera. From in person, looking down at the canopy, I can tell that the blades of the Kentucky bluegrass that I'm mowing at 1 inch definitely have a little bit more of an upright stance, almost like an uplift, like if I was using a rotary mower and the suction was pulling the grass blades up. That's one noticeable difference that I can make. I like that because it allows more airflow down into the canopy of the lawn. If you don't have sufficient airflow, a lot of times that can lead to fungus. I don't know if that's completely related or one of the benefits of having a grooved roller. Although the cut quality does seem to be sort of just a notch above what I've seen from the smooth roller that I've been using. Also, one thing to consider with changing out rollers on your reel mower, the groove roller I put on here is a little bit bigger than the smooth roller, so my height of cut is going to change a little bit. It's going to vary based on whichever model you go with. I'll link in the description where you can find this groove roller for the cow trimmer. But this grooved roller is definitely bigger than my smooth roller, so I had to kind of dial in on my cut height compared to what I was used to with the smooth roller, because obviously that's not going to line up. But my overall thoughts is that I really do, it's hard to say since I've only used it once. At this point, I'm kind of favoring the grooved roller a little bit. One, because it makes the mow a little bit more enjoyable because I can get those straighter cut lines. I like the way the grass looks standing up more so than it does when it's just falling over flat, laying over, especially if you are into lawn striping and you're burning in stripes in your lawn and you're going over the same passes several times. Every time you mow, it's going to just eventually lay it over really flat, and personally I don't like that look. So what I'm going to do with the groove roller is I'm going to go over in several directions each time I mow to try and get everything to stand up a little bit better. But so far I really like the grooved roller. I'm definitely going to stick with the groove roller at least until the fall because I like the cut quality of it, especially going into summer. The main disadvantage with switching out rollers is if you want the model like you see here, they're not cheap. With shipping will run you about $200 for a new grooved roller. If you order that from R&R, which is where a lot of people shop for aftermarket parts, rollers, and things like that for different types of reel mowers. If you buy a California trimmer, you do have the option of getting a smooth roller from the factory, and that is, again, an additional charge on top of the normal casters that come with it. So really, to me, at this point, the only downsides I see from going from a smooth roller to a groove roller is you do lose a little bit of the effects of the striping that you get from the smooth roller, and there's going to be a cost associated with that. Of course, with everything, every accessory you buy, there's always a cost associated with it, so take it for what it is. But hey, if you like the review, I appreciate everyone for stopping by and visiting the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to stick around for the backlapping video on how to backlap the California trimmer, that'll be a video coming up in the very near future. So thanks for stopping by. And my name is Brandon. This is Turf Culture, and I'll see you guys in the next one.